There are many different ways to do South by Southwest, and as George Lang and I am discovering, the Brita Water Oasis is one of the better ways to do it. George, it's day 2. Let's recap day 1. It was all Buffalo Lounge. It was all Oklahoma acts, and in the afternoon we caught up with some of our favorites, Josh Salee and JB.
That's right. Yeah, it was just wall-to-wall Oklahoma acts. A total of 44 Oklahoma performers were at the Buffalo Lounge, and we went from pretty much start to finish. Josh Salee had an amazing set in the afternoon.
A lot of energy there.
It was incredible. I don't think I've ever seen him quite like that. He just seems to be on the verge of great things. And then in the evening, we saw some great performances from OK Sweetheart, Defining Times. Samantha Crane was just amazing, and considering the fact that she had driven from St. Louis
and had an incident
and had a wreck as she was coming into Austin, but fortunately everybody's okay. And the other party in the accident actually showed up for the set, which was pretty amazing. But she sounded just amazing. Was playing songs from her new album Kid Face. It's been really something. We've packed as much in as we can.
You mentioned over 40 bands. That says something about the Oklahoma music scene and how it's grown pretty fast, that there's that many here for just a 2-day event, but a lot of them are spilling over into today. The Buffalo Lounge has shut up shop, if you will, but they're still performing.
That's right. Yeah, we've got Skating Polly's performing at 3 o'clock at it's a private function for Virgin Records, Virgin Mobile. And so they're doing that, and they're going to meet some of their idols. The drummer from Babes in Toyland is going to be there to hear them, and then we've got some other bands. Paul Benjamin Band is going to be playing a showcase. We've got Deer People playing at 9:30.
All of them.
All of them. Yeah, it should be pretty amazing. And we're going to see, I don't know, the Flaming Lips are going to be playing really late, but if we don't catch them tonight, we're definitely going to catch them tomorrow at their big performance at Amphitheater Shores at 8 o'clock. So.
Let's talk a little bit about that. We ran into Wayne Coyne, and thanks to Scott Booker for the help on that. Wayne Coyne had a Life in the Ear of His Cell Phone video movie premiere last night, I guess, and we caught up with Wayne for an exhaustive 9-minute interview, and there was a guy who was shot in the background or something. Guy fell into a sign.
It was amazing. Yeah, we thought somebody had been assassinated, but everybody's okay. Wayne was awesome. He talked at length about the new film that he's a part of, which is A Year in the Life of Wayne's Phone. They just went in and tracked all of the things that he's done, like photos he shot, his tweets, all of these different things.
So admittedly, it's not a routine everyday cell phone.
No. Wayne's cell phone is better than all of our cell phones, I think.
Perhaps a not safe for work cell phone.
Not safe for work, not exactly PG. But it's but a fascinating cell phone at that. He talked about that, and then he talked about the performance at Amphitheater Shores. They're going to be playing most, if not all, of their new album, which is called The Terror, and it comes out on April 2nd, so a big one.
And you asked him about that, and he said there would be a brand new stage show, new lights and all that, which is of course what they're known for.
Yeah, and he said that it's going to be quite a bit different. I mean, they're going to play a lot of their anthems, a lot of the hits, a lot of the things that people are familiar with from the Flaming Lips, but then there's a different tone to The Terror. It's I asked him if it was going to be a lot darker. He said maybe, but mainly it's just going to be a different kind of experience. So we're waiting to see. It should be fascinating.
And on Friday night, the Flaming Lips is a free performance at the Amphitheater here. We mentioned Josh Salee and JB there in action later this afternoon, the Fresh Kicks or something like that.
Oh, it's a showcase called Nice Kicks, and it's an all hip hop showcase. In the last couple of days, both of those guys have played, as part of the Oklahoma contingent. Now they're just blending in with the hip hop contingent. Now last year it was huge. I mean, there were some people like Kendrick Lamar showed up, who's just huge right now. Action Bronson was there. I mean, they had some pretty amazing people. This year, it looks like it's let's see, A$AP Ferg's going to be there, and possibly Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. So it could be pretty huge. It's just sometimes what I've been told is that, it's a free-for-all. Anybody could get up on stage, and so Josh is going to be playing, JB is going to be networking. Should be a big day for both of them.
It's a big interview for you and I, George. We didn't get photobombed as we did in yesterday's interviews a couple times. Those videos may or may not surface. We're not sure about that. We also saw a guy in a large banana costume yesterday. So it's Austin.
It's just part of the adventure. If a guy in a banana costume's the worst thing that you see, then it's not South by Southwest.
And more South by Southwest coverage available on newsok.com and, of course, in the Oklahoman. And follow us online at Twitter as well.